Program for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. My first guest is rapidly changing the state of free radio and American life. From WNBC Radio here in New York, please welcome the ever-popular Howard Stern. Howard, how are you? Nice to see you. How you doing? Good. See, when you first come on, they give David a list of questions to ask me, but we're not going to do these tonight. I brought my own questions because they always censor me here. I was going to talk about...
When you say they, who do you mean exactly?
Well, you know, Barry Sands, the producer, hates my guts here. Nice hair.
Thank you very much.
Who's that, Howard?
Sorry. Now, he doesn't hate your... Now, if he hated your guts, you wouldn't be on the show.
You know, it's amazing. He can come on with a lousy haircut, but last night I'm getting ready for the show. It's a big deal to me to do this show. My agent's calling me and saying this is big because any day now you're going to do this show. People are going to start calling you from L.A.
Right.
I sit by the phone the next day. Nobody calls me. And I'm waiting. And I'm sitting there last night like clipping every nasal hair so it won't show up. Look at that. It's clean as a whistle.
Yeah, let's get a nice tight shot of that if we can.
I spent all night cleaning it. You can get tight. Right there.
Okay, Howard. I think that's as close as we
I spent the whole night clipping and grooming myself, so
you look very nice.
I'll look well.
You look very nice. All right, now what do you have here?
No,
wait a minute. Let's get back to this point. You say that the producer of the show hates your guts.
Well, the one time I wanted to drag a dead horse out here and do a swale routine, he told me no. And then Dave was nice enough to invite me to his Christmas party, and then Bill Wendell starts attacking to me. Where is that creep? He starts attacking me.
Bill Wendell attacked you?
Hey, don't act like you don't know about it.
He took a punch at you?
No. I walk in, and I was basically going there to kiss Dave's butt. I mean, that's what everyone does who goes to this thing.
And you can believe I was looking forward to that.
No, the idea is to go to the Christmas party and schmooze with Dave so you'll get another shot on the Letterman show. So I go.
Thanks. That was the only reason you were coming to the party?
Well, yeah. So anyway, so I go there, and I don't know anyone except for Bill Wendell. And I said, hey, man, how you doing? You know, how's it going? He turns around and goes, what? I hate you. I said, what do you hate me for?
He didn't say that.
He said, I don't like you. I said, where is it? I'd like to ask him about it.
I think Bill's upstairs doing paperwork.
Where is it?
He's in the hallway.
Yeah, so he starts coming down on me for something because I made fun of the staff. I said the staff was uptight. And he said, I don't like you doing that. He takes the show too seriously. He takes it too seriously. But those Academy Awards were great.
Now, wait a minute, Howard. Now, wait a minute.
Why don't you get him out?
Is Bill coming out here? Well, Bill, if you want, just step out and say hello to Howard.
Yeah.
We'll try and patch this up, Howard. If this is...
No, I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like going to a Christmas party and getting attacked.
He
don't like me at all.
Well, now, did you say something nasty about Bill?
No, I was trying to be... No, I like Bill. I think he's a great guy. I think he's got a real deep voice. I don't know. He got mad at me. He doesn't want to come on?
He's not coming on?
Well, tell him I love him. Oh, here he goes.
No, I don't.
Oh, he's running. Uh-oh. Hey, he better not do anything bad. Uh-oh. Bill, how are you? Hey, I love you.
How are you, sweetheart?
How are you, man?
Anything I ever said.
Why did you get mad at me?
No, I wasn't mad at you.
You were, man. You were mad.
No, I was the first one. Excuse me.
No, that's all right. We're not doing anything here. Certainly nothing important going on.
I know. You're being nice now, but I walked up behind him, and you stuck your rear end in my face and went like this to me. No, I mean, it was real. It was embarrassing.
Dave, yes.
I want an apology, man. I just want an apology.
I apologize,
All
Howard.
right, fine. Okay, man. I'm going
See
to
you
get out
at
of
the
here.
next party.
This is my segment.
Thanks, Bill. Thank you very much.
That's a real man. I'm not going to take his garbage anymore. Anyway,
I think it's important that we cleared the air on that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think America can sleep a little easier after.
How about that Chinese guy in the Academy Awards? Wasn't he good? What was his name?
Dr.
I had no idea what the guy was talking about. And what's he going to do for a follow-up movie?
Well, he'll get other jobs, and he'll go on to a long, successful career in motion pictures.
Killing Fields 2, maybe?
No. Now,
the sequel, him and Chuck Norris?
So, Howard, you're on vacation, I understand.
And how about that Amy Irving, huh? What a fox. Don't women look great when they're pregnant, Dave?
Was she? Is she pregnant?
Steven Spielberg was sitting there the whole night going, oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, I could have any woman I want. I'm just kidding around.
Now, where are you spending your vacation? Tell the people what you do on vacation. I think it's interesting
I'm
to
in
find out.
Sarasota, Florida.
Now, what do you do when you go down there? I don't picture you as a guy who would stroll on the beach
No,
and
I relax, and I like once or twice a year we go down and make nice to my father-in-law and mother-in-law because they're pretty wealthy, and I'm looking to get some money out of the will, to be honest with you.
So you're going down there to kiss their butts for a while.
Yeah, well, my wife has 3 brothers and sisters, and I know see, what I'm afraid is going to happen is that my wife is going to get 1/4 of the inheritance, but I think it should be divided 5 ways. No, I'm being serious. I discussed it with my father-in-law last night.
And how do you bring this topic up? How old a man do we have here?
He's in his 50s.
Oh, so...
But, no, I'm being quite serious about it. I think if you marry into a family, why should I only get 1/4 of the guy's will? I should get 1/5. In other words, it should be divided 5. My wife should get 1/5, and I should get 1/5. So we were down there lobbying for that.
So you want to be treated as if you were a son, then, rather than a son-in-law.
Right.
And what does it look like? You going to get a full cut?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's going to work out all right. Now, here's the topics we can talk about.
Wait a minute. How much time do we have here? Okay, we got to do, when we come back, we'll talk about your topics. We have to do a commercial here. We'll be right back with Howard Stern. Thank you very much, Paul. Welcome back to the program. Howard Stern is here. Alice Leon Moats will be joining us, and comedian Larry Miller is also here. Howard, tell me about Phil Donahue. What's the deal there? I heard that somebody at NBC, some official, executive, whatever, asked you not to talk about Phil Donahue on your show.
Yeah, they don't want me talking about Phil Donahue. You know, when Phil had that hoax pulled on?
When the first week he was in New York.
So I went on the air and I told
Tell people what the hoax was first.
Well, the hoax was that some guy, Alan, what's the guy's name?
Alan Abel, I believe.
Told everyone had a couple of women come in and they staged a fainting event.
Yeah, they were talking to Phil and they collapsed in the audience.
Yeah, which I thought was pretty funny. And I was talking about it on the air, and I thought, I think it's pretty good. And then I told everyone that I thought playing hoaxes on Donahue was a good idea, just kidding around. But Donahue,
because it's a live show.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. So you can't do that on this show because it's taped. So anyway, so I went on the air and I said, call me in with a good hoax, and then we'll plan out how to do hoaxes on Donahue.
Right.
And Donahue got all bent out of shape, and he has no sense of humor. You know.
Now, what were some of the hoaxes you were going to carry out?
Well, silly stuff. Get the. Well, I can't even talk about this, but because this guy will have a fit over there. Go ahead and talk about it.
Yeah, take the word of the audience, Howard.
Really? Well, needless to say, there was a lot of nudity and penis humor. Speaking of which, that's what I want to talk about here. That's what's on the table.
Now, wait a minute. I have one more question before we get to your notes.
Yeah.
Now, are you generally happy here at NBC?
See, you always ask me this. You want to get me in trouble with NBC?
No, I don't want to get you in trouble. I'm concerned for your welfare because I feel in my heart that you're an asset to this company, and I just like... I like to know how are you treated.
Things are going all right. There's a degree of censorship. There's a new edict passed down to me, and I had a 2-hour meeting about this with NBC censors that I'm not allowed to pass wind on the air, and I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
What is this, Russia?
Yeah, exactly.
Is this the Soviet Union?
And they say it's a free country.
Damn, Howard. I tell you, I am with you on this one, buddy. 100%.
I'm glad you backed me up on this. But what I brought is this.
Now, wait a minute. I'm not done. I have one more question for you.
Yeah.
What about the record? I know you get a record.
Well,
tell me about the record.
Let me tell you what's happening with this. I'm very excited. I've gotten together all the New York disc jockeys. We're going to be recording a record to build Ethiopian condominiums. Now, I'm being serious about this. There's so much food over there now. There's a glut. So they're going to need somewhere to live. And we're going to, do this for the Vietnam vets and also get some money together for Lauren Tweeds from the Love Boat. So we get, being serious, we're going to raise money for charity. We get all the disc jockeys.
Now you are being serious.
Oh, yeah, very serious.
Yeah.
I'm going to get all the disc jockeys together. I got a record company to handle this, and we're going to put out a disc jockey record.
Yeah. Now, what
will be outdone?
What will it go for?
$12.95 or something like that. But it's going to be, it's going to be for good causes. Lauren Tweeds had a coke habit that was unbelievable, and she lost her house. Now, I can't see raising money for Ethiopians until we get Lauren Tweeds our house back. That's just me. Yeah.
Charity begins at
Charity begins at home. You can't start sending our money away, you know.
Now, Howard, one more question, then we'll get to your notes there.
All right.
If, of course, we have time.
Yeah.
Tell me about your TV project. Last time you were here, we had a pilot ready to go.
That's my point. I do this show. David Brenner went on the Carson show. I was reading his book, and he goes on the Carson show.
Well, you do have free time.
Yeah. Come on. He goes on the Carson show, and in one appearance, Johnny sits him down next to him. He talks to him, and he's in Vegas making $2-3 million a year, and you know he's on a yacht. I go on the show, the phone never rings. I mean, and then guys like Rick Dees, who's a no-talent disc jockey out in L.A., is working on Solid Gold. Not that I want to work on Solid Gold.
You'd
but my
love to be
is,
on Solid Gold.
Well,
wouldn't you love to be on Solid Gold?
I get one of those sparkle jackets. You
Yeah.
bet. But no, but seriously, I mean, you know, Rick Dees has got his own TV show, and the guy's not even funny. It's something you've even told me, and. He calls me up and starts saying, "Look at this guy, Dees. You ought to go out to L.A. and kick his butt." Tell him it's true.
Thank God for the miracle of editing.
But my problem is I've got too much talent, you know, and I sit by the phone. I'm waiting to get on television. We've had a couple of TV offers.
Now, okay, now what kind of show, if somebody called up and said, Howard, you're it, we're going to work a week from Tuesday, what kind of show would we see? We turn it on, what would happen?
Well, I don't want to give away the details, of course, because someone out there would steal it. I'm going to revolutionize the television industry, as you know, Dave. Mm-hmm. And I can't wait for it to happen.
Yeah.
Hey, don't you want to hear about the size of David's Winky?
Oh, no.
Come here. I got a story.
We're out of time. We're out of time. Howard Stern, ladies and gentlemen. You know him, you love him. You can't live without him. We'll be right back.